Today, the title of my talk is Impact of Bypass Lipid on Production and Reproduction of Dairy Animals. Lipids are triglycerides, and there are two types of lipids, fats and oils. Fats are solid at room temperature, while the oils are liquid at room temperature. The lipids improve the taste and juiciness of feed. They are dense source of nutrient and improve the energy balance. Issues feeding on of unprotected lipids. High lipid feeding, especially oil, compromise the rumen cellulosic bacterial activity. They reduce the fiber digestibility, reduce the availability of minerals, especially the calcium and magnesium that are essential for microbial activity. They go under the process of lipolysis and biohydrogenation in the rumen and cause the milk fat depression. Bypass lipids escape the process of lipolysis and biohydrogenation in the rumen and digested in the abomasum of the animal. Bypass lipids are protected lipids supply the fatty acid and essential fatty acid at small intestine of the animal. They have high melting point and insoluble at room temperature. They have no harmful effect on the rumen fermentation. They resist the lipolysis and biohydrogenation process. The commercial bypass lipids examples are Rumalac, Megalac, Dairylac, Magnapac, Interfat. The issues during the early lactation of dairy animals. The dairy animals have poor dry matter intake during the early lactation and they are in negative energy balance, resulting to suboptimal production and reproduction. They mobilize the fat from adipose tissue, resulting to metabolic diseases. The negative energy balance delay the uterine innovation, affecting the reproduction. Increasing the non-structured carbohydrates to fulfill the energy requirement causes the incidence of metabolic diseases like acidosis and milk fat depression. During the early lactation, the energy consumption is less than the energy required during the first 12 week of lactation. So animal remain in negative energy balance in this period. As the diamond intake is less than the energy required for milk production during the first 12 weeks, so there is energy gap. Human protected lipids can fulfill this energy gap. The role of fat in controlling the acidosis. When we fed the non-structured carbohydrates to dairy animal during the early lactation, cause the rumen acidosis. While the dietary fat or bypass fat don't affect the rumen environment and save the animal from the rumen acidosis. Impact of negative energy balance on the reproduction. The negative energy balance decrease the follicle development on the ovaries, delay the ovulation, inhibit the embryo development. Now, the nutritionist action during the early lactation to enhance productive and reproductive performance of dairy animals. They try to reduce the negative energy balance. They try to increase the energy density of ration without risk of rumen acidosis. They try to reduce the mobilization of fat from adipose tissue, maintaining the body condition score, early uterine involution, early resumption of ovarian activity to reduce the days open, maintaining the rumen cellular bacterial activity. Now the action is to supplement the bypass lipid in the diet of dairy animals. Now, the positive impact of bypass lipids on production and reproduction. The bypass lipids improve the energy balance of animal, maintain the body condition of animal, improve the milk yield, reduce the risk of ketosis, reduction in time of uterine involution, early resumption of ovarian activity, reduce days open, and improve the conception rate, reduce the number of services per conception. So bypass lipids are essential to increase and optimize the productivity of dairy animal. In last, how we optimize the utilization of lipids. The lipids should be bypass or rumen protective type. Maximum inclusion level of bypass lipids should be 6% of diameter of the feed. Bypass lipids or bypass fat should be fed during the early lactation. The bypass lipids or bypass fat are more beneficial for high yielding animals. Thanks for listening.